Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on the latest as usual. We start this video talking about 5 key stats from the Shakhtar Donetsk defeat yesterday. Then, secondly, talking about this report claiming that Barcelona players seeking a reset after back to back poor performances. We are also going to be discussing more on that. So guys, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Barcelona spurned a golden opportunity to secure a place in the UEFA Champions League round of 16 last night as they were condemned to a 1-0 defeat by Shakhtar Donetsk at the Volksparkstadion in Hamburg, Germany. Barca entered the game knowing that even a point would be enough for them to progress to the knockout stages, but put in an abysmal display from start to finish, with Shakhtar walking away with a well-deserved win. While it is not the end of the journey, given how things unfolded in the last 2 seasons, the Blaugrana would have preferred to book the place in the knockout at the earliest possible. The Catalans must now wait for their move against the next game against FC Porto later this month to do so. Barring a few players, almost all Barcelona stars struggled to make the desired impression against Shakhtar last night, but Robert Lewandowski was the most disappointing player on the night as he failed to get any foothold during that match. Indeed, Lewandowski had just 29 touches against Shakhtar, the least of any player to have played 90 minutes. He averages a touch every 3.1 minutes. So what's more, the veteran striker has failed to score in each of his last 6 matches for FC Barcelona across all competitions. His worst goal drought since a 10-match run with Borussia Dortmund between December 2010 and February 2011. Along with Lewandowski, fellow forward Joao Felix, who came on as a substitute in the second half, is also going through a serious goal drought for Barcelona. Indeed, the 23-year-old on loan attacker has now failed to score in his last 10 appearances for Barcelona. Sure, that was Barcelona's performance in the first half of the contest, that they failed to take a single shot on target. Indeed, this was the 7th time since Xavi's arrival that Barcelona had failed to register a shot on target in the first half of a match in all competitions. Eventually, the Blaugrana finished with just 1 shot on target in the entire game. After 2 years in the Barcelona hot seat, Xavi is yet to crack the code when it comes to European fixtures. After all, in his 20 matches in charge in European competitions, Barca has managed to win just 7, losing as many and drawing 6. Awful, very awful, I must say. And I'll keep saying, if things are not being addressed, I think we should be prepared. Let's just keep in fact, let's just look for a heart guard so that we'll not have heart attack again. Because honestly, the way things are going, we are witnessing another possibility of having, a Champions League humiliation again, or a European humiliation. Let me put it that way. Since 2016, no single year have skipped where Barca have not bowed out of European competition with a disgraceful way. And the way we are playing, just imagine us going with Man City or some of those top clubs when they want to draw the round of 16. I mean, we just count ourselves out because the humiliation might still be bad. Terrible. Of course, yesterday's performance was absolutely crazy, shambolic. Everybody was poor. Lewandowski, everybody was absolutely poor. And I think it's now bringing a lot of pressure on Xavi, a lot of pressure on him. Yesterday was a game that we just needed to draw. A point was enough. A point was enough. I mean, entering in such a game, everybody is waiting for, but they're expecting the team to win, not even a draw. But could Barca even pick up a draw? Hell no. They lost it. Lost it in such a poor way. One shot on target. A big team like Barca losing a game with one shot on target the whole 90 minutes, it's unforgivable. It's unforgivable. And that's it. That's it. Which means the 1-0 we even received was small. We had to be pumped well because the start of the game was so awful, so awkward, so awkward, so awkward. So it is what it is. Let's see if actually Xavi learns from it. Because for the last 3 or 4 games, I've been playing so poorly. No improvement whatsoever. And of course, many Barca fans are disappointed. Then on to the final story of discussion. Barcelona faced defeat for the second time in 12 days, this time going 1-0 down against a resolute Shakhtar Donetsk side in the UEFA Champions League. With this, Barca also let slip a chance to qualify for round of 16 in the competition. This defeat has plunged the team into the depths of their season's toughest moment, as this result isn't solely about the result, but more about the overall feeling surrounding the club. If a report from Sport is to be believed, within the team, there is a sense of self-critic as they acknowledge the pressing need for a reset to rejuvenate their performance. So, in a group of more than 20 people, everyone has a different perspective, but the aforementioned report adds that there are two ways to look at the recent run of form. Firstly, the team openly acknowledges being emotionally impacted following the conclusion of last week's intense competition. The days that have transpired have proven to be a formidable challenge regarding enjoyment, you know. And of course, furthermore, there is a shift in the team's dynamics as this once free flowing Barcelona team is now replaced by a group that seems to lack the needed confidence. Within the group, a consensus is emerging that the upcoming national team break arrives at a destined moment, offering a much needed pause. There is secondary message coming out from the locker room which states that the players acknowledge the current pessimism, but they maintain a broader perspective, believing that the overall reality is less dramatic. While it's evident that they are going through a rough patch in their performance, they are also actually aware that they are just 2 points behind Real Madrid in the league standings. Furthermore, they continue to lead their group in the Champions League. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.